got loyalty, got royalty inside my DNA. Cocaine quarter piece, got war and peace inside my DNA.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy ShawnBNice back again with another video, man. And today we doing Android messages versus Samsung messages. Now, the reason why I'm choosing Samsung messages or stock messages is because most other Android devices that come out actually uses Android messages, and Samsung's the only one that's using their own messages. So I'm kind of here to show you guys the pros and the cons, right? To show you which one may be better for you, which one may have more features and things of that nature, right? So to start off, Android messages, I think, is a little bit more user friendly, right? Especially when it comes to sharing content. So that's going to be the first pro. So for example, let's say we are looking at a YouTube video and, you decide to share it. Now, the good thing about Android messages, when you decide to share a video, you can automatically go right here to messages and then automatically click the person you're trying to select, right? So for example, if I chose myself, right? If I chose myself, all I have to do is click my name and I'm already right there, and I can go ahead and send the link straight through. So that works perfect because like now I don't have to type in recipient, like versus here, if I wanted to share a YouTube video, I have to go to the video, I gotta click on share, gotta go to messages, and then I have to type the person name in or who I want to send it to. So, just keep that in mind, just kind of like one less step. And it works really well. Let's say if you're texting the group, you already have a group in Android messages, you can just automatically hit that group and then you can send a link. Versus here, you literally have to retype everyone's name who's in that group, and then it'll populate, and then you can hit send. So that's one thing. Another thing is when it comes to RCS, right? So now here's the thing. This is kind of like a pro on both. So RCS is enabled on both of these devices, right? So let's go here. And RCS, for those who don't know, is just another name for enhanced messaging. So you go to, so let me just show you, if you don't know, this is how you get here, right? So, all right, so you want to go ahead and hit these little three dots, right? Hit the menu button, and then you go to settings, you go to advanced, and then you go to enhanced features. And then here you have enable enhanced features, use data for messaging when available. You got send read receipts, things like that nature. So you pretty much can send a bigger file and have receipts, like pretty much similar to iMessage, right? And same thing here. For those who don't know, again, you want to go to messages, and then let's back out of here. Discard. You want to go to settings. If it focus, all right. You want to go to chat settings again and enable rich communication settings. Now, the good thing about RCS, and the good thing that Samsung made the switch to RCS, because it's a universal code. So pretty much any device that has RCS or any platform that's using RCS, you're going to be able to use those features. So for example, even though I am, let's go back to messaging. Even though I'm not using it, like back in the day, when you just had Android messaging, you can only send read receipts to another person that's using Android messages. But now that Samsung has moved to RCS, even though this has Android messaging, as you guys can see, it's green. So when if you're texting somebody and this is green, that lets you know that they have an RCS capable device, mainly on Sprint. I don't know if it works. I don't think any other the major carrier like T-Mobile or AT&T does this yet. T-Mobile has their own thing, same thing, if I'm not mistaken, with AT&T and Verizon. So we're just gonna because I'm with Sprint, so we're gonna use Sprint for this example. So when you see somebody and you're texting somebody from a Sprint phone, whatever, and then you see like this green little bubble here, that lets you know that this person you can send read receipts to, or it'll tell you right there, enter chat message. So that's pretty cool. So now you can send them actually original files, original size videos without it being diluted. You know what I mean? So I send this. I'm gonna show you guys just so you can see. Go back here. So as you can see, I'm typing, right? And you should see it should have popped up. 3 little dots should have popped up, but for some odd reason, this is not here. It's not, it's still on SMS message. So again, let's go back and fix that. Go back, settings. All right. So now I'm going to type a message, and you guys are going to be able to see 3 little dots pop up on the left on the Android device here. If it acts right, it should. But like I said, Sprint network has been down as of lately. I don't know what's been going on. So let's send another message to myself. All right, and it should pop up. It still says sending. Okay, so let's see if it works now. Now you see the little 3 dots. That's letting you guys know that I'm sending a message. And you also see that I read the message, right? And also lets you know when I send this here, boom, it's been delivered and they read it. So again, if you have an RCS and capable device, that works out perfectly fine for you. Now, this is another cool feature that regular messaging does not have, but Android messaging does have, and that's GIFs. So most people are like, man, why can't I send GIFs on stock messaging? All you need is Android messages. So right now, in Gboard, you definitely need Gboard. So what you want to do is have Gboard Android messages up. You go to the emojis. Again, this is for my people who are not like super Android gifted for the most part. These are for my beginners, not my experts. If you're an expert, I'm pretty sure you already know this, but if you don't, still enjoy the video. So here at the bottom, you can see it say GIF. We're gonna put FU. No, that's actually foo. So let's actually put the whole thing. Being funny. All right, it's one of my favorite ones here from Guardians of the Galaxy. You hit send. Now it's gonna send that, right? Hopefully it shouldn't take too long. Like I said, Sprint's been tweaking super hard as of lately. Let's see. It's still sending. All right, say now delivered. It's red. Boom. As you guys can see, I got it. And if I tap on it, it's gonna play. Versus on here, right, on Android messaging, it's playing already. You know what I'm saying? Like with no issue. Let me go ahead and get the focus so y'all can see it better. It's playing already with no issue. You see what I'm saying? You don't have to open it up to actually view it. Whereas on here, you did. So you try to send a GIF here. Let's switch over. Well, we're already on Gboard. So we switch to GIF here. We try to use this guy. And it's going to tell you unable to attach file. You know what I mean? So that right there, man, like if you're somebody who uses GIFs a lot, if you're somebody who share, you're in groups a lot, Android messaging is definitely the way for you to go. Android messaging to me is better than stock messaging. Like I said, in a way to know if a person that you're texting has RCS enabled, if they're like a Sprint customer, either you're gonna see green on Samsung or like I said, Sprint been tweaking again. But normally you would see, if we can get it to focus, normally you would see type of message, and you just see type of message and not SMS message. That'll let you know that they're using an RCS enabled device, and you guys can start sending read receipts and big old files, video files, and you guys can have a big old laugh about it, whatever the case is. But again, those are the differences. Those are the major key differences that you're going to notice, and that's actually important. So again, one device has the ability, the Android message, you have the ability to send GIFs. When you're sharing things, you don't have to actually put the person's number in again. You can just go ahead and select the person you originally typed into in the first place. Whereas in here, I didn't really get this one. I didn't really get this no pros. So the one pro is if you actually send a link to someone, right? Let's see if I have a link. And now you guys can see it now. It'll say, come on, type a message. All right, so we're gonna hold that down. We're gonna hit paste. We're gonna hit send, right? So now, when I send this to the Samsung joint, because Samsung has a way for you just to click a link and open up like a little small browser, right? So you can leave this page, you can leave this web page loading, and it's still loading in the background. You can still continue typing the message after it gets through loading. Also, it gives you like a little a mini picture of what the article was about. You see what I'm saying? So to me, I love that. That's why it's kind of hard sometimes for me to choose which one I want to use, because this has great features and this one does too. You know, it just depends on you. Now, as you guys can see, it's finished loading. I can slide up and boom, I can finish reading the article. So that's a dope thing to have, yo. You know what I'm saying? So again, this was more so for my maybe new Android users or people who are just not that experienced. Again, this was just the differences between Android messaging and then Samsung stock message. If you enjoyed the video and it was very helpful to you, please leave that thumbs up, man. I really do appreciate it. If you didn't like the video, please leave that thumbs down. I don't discriminate. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all type of criticism. Other than that, man, it's your boy ShawnBNice. I'm out. Deuces.